el Triple B es el número 1 canal de boxeador, ¿verdad? Por favor, dale me gusta y suscríbete a su canal. Like and subscribe to the channel, man. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Canelo, man. Yeah, please like and subscribe and consider, if you feel kind, and like the channel. Huh? Some of that mad cash app love, or Bitcoin or Litecoin. Anyway, so what do we got? So we got the big fight of the weekend, you know. Saul Canelo Alvarez vs Charlo. I don't know what his nickname is, but you know what? Firstly, you know what? I'm not being funny, right? So this is Jamel Charlo, but there's also Jamal Charlo. Jamel is the better one. They're identical twins. Now, what kind of ghetto hood rat, Egypt, you know, would have two twins that look identical? Yeah, and call one Jamel and one Jamal. It's like there's hardly any difference. You know what I mean? Jamel. I mean, that's going to cause confusion for the whole of their lives, man. You know, it's just, you know, when I call them David and Michael or something, so they're different. You know what I mean? I mean, I bet they get the hood rat mother thinks, yeah, I be's real intelligent. Know what I'm saying? Yo, guess what I kill my chillin'? Guess what I call my chillin'? Jamel and Jamal. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just think it's a bizarre thing to do. And now one of them is going to be bitter because one of them's earned millions, and the other one ain't had that kind of Canelo payday. Talking of which, you know, Henry Cooper had a twin called George Cooper, right? And identical twin as well, but he was also a heavyweight boxer, but he didn't, you know, reach the same heights. But anyway, forget about George Cooper. Now, you know what? Am I bothered about this fight? I mean, it's an interesting fight. You know, it's better than Canelo John Ryder, that's for sure. But you know, I've never really fallen in love with the old modern Canelo pound for pound meme. You know, I don't know, man. In the early days, I really liked him, right? I really liked him. I was big on him. I thought, well, you know, how can you not like a ginger Mexican? It's like you know, Zhilei Zhang. How can you not like an enormous Chinese heavyweight? You know, but you know, I never seen no ginger Mexicans. I don't even know if they existed, man. I remember I went in the pub. Yeah, this is before Canelo was huge, right? Before he was huge, and I was in the pub and talking to the Mexican Mexican barman, and I was telling him, oh, you know, there's this boxer, world champion, you know, from Mexico called Canelo, Saul Alvarez. Have you heard of him? He's like, no, man, he's not me. And I said, well, you know, he's called Canelo, which means cinnamon, you know, in Spanish, because you got red hair. And he goes, no, hey, no, man, we don't have those kind of people in Mexico, man. And you know, well, you know now. And I'll think back, I remember the chubby came in the pub. Anyway, you know, if you look at these pictures of what's his face, Canelo, right? Doesn't he look like the Chad meme? Huh? You know, the ginger Chad meme. He's got that same square jaw, that real square jaw, and you know, obviously he got the hairy, you know, manly looking guy, no homo. His eyes are quite a bit smaller than the Chad meme, but I find it amusing, man. I find it amusing. You know, and you know, he likes to hit people in the arms, and he still gets to win. Was it Callum? No, in all honesty, Callum Smith. You know, people slag Callum Smith. Oh, he didn't do anything against. He's a disgrace. He didn't do anything about Canelo. When he only had one arm, man, from the second round, because Canelo smashed it up. Anyway, I never thought that Canelo would get this big. You know, go this far. I thought he might win a world title, but I didn't think he would become like the so-called P for P. The thing is about Canelo, he's quite a careful fighter. You know, he's not a risk taker, which is fine. By the way. We'll generally go to distance because anyone, you know, that's half decent, anyone that's decent, you know. He managed to get Sergey Kovalev up there, but there's something very weird about that fight, man. That's for sure. That's for sure. And Charlo, let me get this right, Mel Charlo is moving up on light middleweight. I mean, that's like 154 pounds, man. 154 pounds. But I think, I mean, that's a big jump, most people would say. Massive jump. What is it, 14 pounds? You know? And, you know, with Canelo fights, they always put all the advantages in you know, his camp, you know. The rehydrate, whatever, you know, they always find some way to put the advantages, you know, for Canelo. You just don't do the weight. The one time he didn't, he came unstuck against Bivol. And Canelo, I mean, he's he's a clever boxer. He's very patient, you know, he waits for the openings. He's not particularly fleet of foot, you know, he's quite flat-footed. He's not a risk taker, as I said. You know, so what happened in this fight? Well, firstly, before we go into that, so I've been trying to find out the weigh-in. I wanted to see. I mean, when you get guys at this level, as I said, you know, they're all ripped. They all do the weight. You know, it's not like the old days when people didn't know how to cut weight. You know, and they had to weigh in on the same day. You would get you know, and a naturally bigger guy would have a big advantage. Whereas here, like, I mean, obviously, he's jumping up 14 pounds, Charlo, but he's 5'11". You know, Canelo is only 5'8". Charlo sort of towers over him, man. Towers over him. But anyway, so they had this. I couldn't find nothing on the weigh-in, like on YouTube, and I'm like, what's going on, man? I want to see what shape they're in. Now, this is just the annoying thing. There's no video to weigh-in, but I found a report. They both weighed in at 167.4 pounds. Both of them, right? Why is there no video? Why isn't it live? You know, why there are no photos? Well, because boxing in some events, I've seen them do it before. I think maybe for Canelo fight, and I hate this. They've done this ceremonial weigh-in later, you know, where the public can attend and all that. Well, what's the point of that, man? It's not real, man. The UFC do it like that, I think, for the big matches, and it's just lame, man. It's like a lie. You know, we want to see as the fans, we want to see what they look like on the scales, right? See how drawn they are, or whatever. See how in shape they are. If it's a ceremonial weigh-in later, not only is that just wasting the fighter's time, you know, when they should be chilling and rehydrating, right? It feels like a lie. Pointless. We're watching a fake weigh-in. It is a lie. Oh, Canelo weighs in at 167.4 pounds. Well, he probably doesn't now. Probably weighs in at 175 at least. You know, it's just nonsense, man. I wonder what Charlo's chin's like. There haven't been any, you know, there haven't been any indications that it's a bad chin. Apparently he used to really boil down for the weight, you know. So, like I said, he's 5'11" or 6 foot. It depends what you take, but I think 6 foot is realistic for him actually, because he does look about 4 inches taller than Canelo, who's 5'8". He ain't 5'9", which he pretends to be. All these guys lying. So what's going to happen? Well, you know, I watch this the next day, but for me, it seems that they won't risk Canelo too much. I mean, he's going to be careful. He's not going to take any risks, you know. He's been landing solid punches to the arms. It'll probably be similar to the Daniel Jacobs fight, you know. He will, and you know, all the rounds are going to Canelo. I mean, you know, if they're even close, you know what I'm saying? So I think we're going to get a close fight, but on the scorecards, Canelo will win. You know, Charlo will win some rounds. They'll give him some rounds. Decision will probably be, you know, reasonably close, but it will be the cinnamon bum. He's not a bum, but you know, it'll be the cinnamon one, I should say, walking away, I believe, with a 12-round decision. Fairly close. Not too much excitement in the fights, and Charlo's arms will be very sore. Anyway, peace, guys.